Hey everybody, just wanted to hop on here. I hope everybody's having a fantastic night. Anyway, I just wanted to hop on this live and just share a couple of my thoughts with you. One of the things I can't remember what it was that I read earlier. I was reading a book and I was looking back through it. I was trying to think of what it was that triggered me to start thinking about this. But I got thinking about money and success and all that kind of stuff and and people's whole perception of money and success and what success means and all that. And I mean, from what I shared yesterday on my Facebook Live when I was talking about my feelings about my dad and the example that he was, and it had nothing to do with worldly success or business success or anything like that. He was a school teacher. He lived a humble life, but he influenced so many people in such a positive way. But what I want to talk about tonight is how people get such twisted ideas of about money and about success and how they make it a bad thing. And I don't think there's anything wrong with success and money. I don't think there's anything wrong with people wanting to be more successful or having more abundance in their life. And what I don't know why I thought of it, but I was thinking of a few years ago. I was in Edmonton. Well, maybe more than a few, about 20 years ago, and things. Well, maybe 15 or 20, something like that. It doesn't matter. I was with a friend, and we were out. It was a friend from church, and we were out visiting with some people, and we got in the car, and he said before we headed out, we were just sitting there, and he says, he says, so he kind of seemed on edge, and I was like, what's up? Hey, I said, listen, I didn't want to go out visiting people with this weird feeling going on and stuff. I could tell something was wrong. And he was like, and he got kind of indignant, and he goes, well, all you really care about is money. And that's all you're all about and stuff like that, because you're a businessman and blah, 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 blah. And I said, well, I almost said his name, but I'm not going to. And I said, actually, no, it's the exact opposite of that. I said, good people do good things with money. Bad people do bad things with money. And something someone shared with me years ago, they said, you can take $1 million and set it in the middle of the room, and it's going to be a long time before it does anything bad. And that's so true. It's like, so money can be a good thing in certain people's hands. It can be a bad thing in other people's hands. But the thing that I said to him is, I said, what were you thinking about before you went to sleep last night? And he was like, oh, well, what's that supposed to mean? And I said, well, there's a good chance you were thinking about, okay, well, we got this and this and this bill to pay. We gotta take care of this, and we got the mortgage and the utilities and all that stuff coming up. And I said, it's something a lot of people think of as they're, going to sleep at night, figuring out what they've got to deal with the next day. And he says, well, yeah, he says, that's what everybody does. And I said, well, no, it's not. And I said, not that I don't think about money, because I do. I have, I had a couple of businesses I was running at the time and stuff. But it had been a long time since I'd had to worry about how I was going to pay the mortgage or how I was going to pay the utilities and that type of thing. In fact, most years at the start of the year, what I was trying to do is put enough money in the bank so that the mortgage payment and the utilities were taken care of for the whole year. And then that's something we didn't have to think about or worry about. And so what I was trying to get across to him is, I said, what I was thinking about last night, because it was about this time of year. And I was thinking I wanted to do something meaningful for Christmas for some people. And I've been talking to a friend of mine, and I said, so what I was thinking about last night is, what can I do? Like, what can I do to have a positive impact on other people? And it's like, and who can I help? And especially cheer up at this Christmas season and stuff. And, since a lot of people, they get that feeling of charity and wanting to help people out and stuff. And what we came up with is, we decided we were going to deep fry some turkeys and take them down to yeah, I can't even remember the name of the place. It was a place in Edmonton that had people, transient people that went in there, and they fed all these people all the time and stuff. And so we ended up taking these 3 roasters of, like, we cooked the turkeys, and then we took all the meat off of the bones and stuff like that, and just took these 3 roasters full of fresh, hot, deep fried turkey down there to the Herb Jameson Center. That's what it was. Anyways, it was a really neat thing to be a part of, and the guy I was talking to just didn't get that. It didn't compute for him and stuff. But it's something I came to realize from having some success in my life. And I've never looked at myself at that point of being very wealthy or anything like that. But I've made a lot of money, and I've lost a lot of money over the years and stuff like that in different ventures. But another thing that we were able to do when we were on the making money part of things is we were able to do a project for the Stollery Children's Hospital in Edmonton, where we took an old house and gutted it out and fixed it all up, and then sold it and donated the proceeds to the Stollery Children's Hospital in Edmonton. And that was a whole community of people that came together from the private lender that I'd used, on a number of different things, but they came to bat and really helped us out on the financing side of things, to different contractors and suppliers and stuff like that donated so much stuff. But it was such a neat thing to be a part of. And in the end, we ended up being able to donate $120,000 to the Children's Hospital Foundation, or the Stollery Children's Hospital Foundation. And it was just such a rewarding thing to be a part of. So when I think about success and making money or becoming successful in different business ventures and stuff like that, that's the kind of thing that I'm thinking about, because that's what I want to get back to. It's like, and so when I'm setting goals and trying to get beyond where I am right now, it's not because I'm a person that just thinks about money, but what I've learned is what money can do, and what I can do if I have money, and the good that I can do in the world and stuff. And I'm so grateful that I had a taste of that when I was younger, and I'm still hungry for it now. And I really want to get back to that. And so that's part of why I'm on the path that I'm on right now of personal development and working with the mentor that I'm working with out of Vancouver. And I'm so grateful for his guidance and direction. And a lot of times I don't really like what he says because he says what I need to hear, whether I want to hear it or not. So anyways, but yeah, so those are my musings for today on kind of how I feel about money and success and what it means. And in the end, don't think that I don't understand that there's a lot of different ways to be successful in life. And there's a lot of worthy things that you need to have balanced in your life, other than just money. But there's absolutely nothing wrong with wanting more abundance to be able to do more good in the world. And that's all I have to say about that. Hope everybody has a fantastic night. See ya.